This is Optimal Living Daily, 7 Ideas to Implement a Calming Evening Routine by Michelle Summerfield with becomingminimalist.com. I'm your narrator, Justin Malik. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time if you're new here. This is where I read to you every day of the year from some amazing articles with the author's permission, all in an effort to make your and my days even just a tiny bit better. So with that, let's get right to our next article as we optimize your life. 7 Ideas to Implement a Calming Evening Routine by Michelle Summerfield with becomingminimalist.com. I'm no stranger to rushing around, operating on overload, and essentially being a chicken with no head. In my previous corporate life, I lived life at light speed and in complete chaos for 16 years. I felt I never had time for the good things I knew I should be doing. But running at light speed and neglecting self-care eventually catches up with you. You burn out. That's when your mind and body scream, "Hey human, please get me off this darn merry-go-round now." One of the most important things I ever did was to listen to my body and create a calming evening routine. It's made such a difference. Now, I turn my phone off at least an hour before bed to let my mind unwind. I do a peaceful evening yoga routine, followed by a 5 or 10 minute meditation session, which relaxes my body, relieves the stress of the day, and puts my mind into a peaceful place. I used a quiet time right after to wash my face and practice gratitude before going to bed. If my mind is still a bit overstimulated, I'll read a chapter of a book, which usually has me nodding off. Now I get it, not everyone has a lot of time in the evenings, but that doesn't mean you can't create your own simple routine by starting small. By making just one change to your evening routine, you'll be on your way to bringing calm, peace, and stress relief into your life. My routine starts an hour before bed, but only takes 20 to 30 minutes total. Finding just 5 to 10 minutes to do one calming activity will get you started. If you're looking for stress relief from your busy day, I highly recommend creating a calming evening routine that works for you. Here are 7 ideas to try out. Number 1, turn off your phone and be still for 5 minutes. During that quiet time, tell yourself you deserve peace and calm. You deserve to take care of yourself. Always putting everyone else first isn't fair to you or to them. I turn my phone off at least an hour before bed to calm my mind and eyes from all the technology I've been using throughout the day. Number 2, no TV or news before bed. I don't watch the news at all anymore. As a sensitive person, I know how negatively it can affect me, so I keep it out of my life. Think of it, that time sitting in front of the TV could be used doing something to better your mind, body, and well-being instead. I know we all love Netflix. The key is to be mindful of your TV use and know when it's not giving you the peace and calm you need. Number 3, read a chapter of a book. This is one of my favorites. I recently got rid of my TV so I could have a reading nook in my room instead. No matter what book I've read, it's never been a waste of time. In fact, most have changed my life for the better. It doesn't matter what type of book, although I do recommend something that won't get you thinking too much. The idea is to calm down. I've got 2 types of books I read in the evenings: spiritual self-help or a trashy romance novel. Number 4, yoga. I added yoga to my evening routine about 6 months ago, and it is so relaxing. It focuses my mind and my awareness on my body. If you're new to yoga, it's not super difficult. If you're worried about flexibility, start off with a beginner practice. I use the free Yoga Studio app on my Apple TV. I started with a beginner practice until I felt comfortable to move to intermediate. Yoga is a great way to not only add some relaxation to your day, but also exercise. If you've been sitting at a desk job all day, the flexibility practices work wonders. Number 5, meditate. I don't meditate regularly. In fact, I find it extremely hard to sit still for more than 5 minutes. My cat distracts me by sniffing my hand, or the movement of family around the house keeps me aware of every noise. When I do manage it, miss calming and grounding. The constant stream of thoughts in my head slows down, and I feel peaceful after. You don't have to do anything special or buy an app. Simply focusing on your breathing and saying breathe in, breathe out as you breathe is good enough. When I do my evening yoga, I'll follow it up with a 5-minute relaxing meditation. Number 6, practice gratitude. This is one of my favorite parts of my evening routine. Every evening, I take a few moments to think about what I'm grateful for and who I'm grateful for in my life. This practice has the power to change your mindset and your life. It calms me and helps me appreciate everything I have. It works so well that I use it to combat my desire to buy new things. Whenever I have the urge to go back to old habits and buy something, I practice gratitude. It reminds me of all I have, the people, the roof over my head, the healthy food, everything. And the urge to shop falls away. And number 7, journal. Did you do a Dear Diary when you were a kid? Well, there's no reason not to try the adult version. Simply getting your thoughts on paper or reflecting on your day has amazing calming and healing powers. I reflect on my day by asking 3 questions. What went well? What can I improve? What was I grateful for? Creating a calming evening routine was the best thing I've done. Now I wake up feeling refreshed and fall asleep faster without a million thoughts rushing through my head. You just listened to the post titled 7 Ideas to Implement a Calming Evening Routine by Michelle Summerfield with becomingminimalist.com. And I'll be right back with my commentary. Good taste is easy to spot, but hard to pin down. You know it when you see it. With your car, you want something sophisticated and daring, yet classic, approachable, but with an air of opulence. That's where the Range Rover Evoque comes in. The Range Rover Evoque is charisma in motion, art and craft in equal measure. Its exterior is a quietly bold expression of Range Rover DNA with a floating roof, continuous waistline, and 3-dimensional grille that give it a captivating character. Inside, you'll find a calm, minimalist cabin anchored by a tactile gear shifter where clean lines, sumptuous materials, and advanced technology come together. Make a statement in the Range Rover Evoque. This elegant SUV elevates every drive, offering a new dimension of refinement and luxury. Whether you prefer a modern aesthetic or a warmer, authentic appearance, the Evoque's interior can be tailored to your taste. Ready to experience sophisticated design and premium materials in motion? Explore the Range Rover Evoque at LandRoverUSA.com. Thank you to Michelle, a guest writer on Joshua Becker's site. I've probably done all of these at some point or another and in different seasons of life, which I think is fine. You might enjoy one during one period and then enjoy another on another day or year. So for example, I journaled before bed pretty much every single day through college. But after that, I didn't really find much use. I'm sure I would have found benefit, but it wasn't calling my name like I felt it was before. So I haven't journaled regularly since then, and that was a long time ago, not to date myself. And gratitude has come and gone here and there, but I'm currently back at it. Same with meditation. For me, where I am right now, I find those helpful and I like how I feel doing them. But they might not be for you right now. That's why there's 7 to choose from. And also why she said you can start small if you feel like you just don't have that kind of time in a day. Doing one of these will be helpful and a kind thing to do for yourself. So think about what calls to you most right now and try it out tonight. And let me know how it goes. I always like to hear what's working for you. So thank you to Michelle for this one. Thank you for being here and listening every day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.